Dang, the sun's in my face. I can't see. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about like my celibacy journey. Like, so I've been celibate since 2020, right? Yeah, I did have a long distance relationship in 2021, or was it 22? And, you know, we met up like 2 times. So other than that, I've been on my celibate journey. So it's a beautiful thing. You know, of course, you're like harboring a lot of energy, but I'm proud of myself. I'm not usually one anyways. Like, if I'm not with somebody in a relationship, I'm not usually one to go and just have sex anyways. You know, a lot of people desire that. But I can tell you, when I am in a relationship, sex has been how I show love. And being celibate makes me crave other things. It makes me want to, like, you know, have a deeper connection other than sex. Like, can we have a deeper connection? You know, can we, you know, connect all of our chakras and all of our senses and have a high vibrational exchange of energy? You know, can we be sexually in tune without the physical penetration? You know, I'm just like, and then a sister, Fundifi, she was just saying the other day, she did a live and she was talking about how you should wait, like, I think she said she waits like 3 months or something like that, or we should wait. I don't know if she said she wait or we should wait, but she was saying like a 3-month type of thing before you even talk about sex. And I like that because I just been given an excuse. Okay, well, they're a man, of course they're gonna want to talk about sex, like, you know, but literally, can we be more than that? You know, can we, like, I'm sure it will be in the back of your head, it might be in the back of my head, but can we have more substance about our connection other than that physical penetration? You know, reproducing is a thing. Like, yeah, we should talk, we might need to talk about, you know, not what, and what she meant is talking about wanting to have sex. Like, we could talk about, you know, our integrity when it comes to sex, how you reproduce, and, you know, like the things that align with who you are as a person. But when it comes like, oh, I really want to have sex with you, like, oh, you're just so sexy. So my phone got heated up. But yeah, just like, you know, talking about how you want to have sex with me or I want to have sex with you. Like, where's the substance in our relationship? Let's build a foundation before we talk about reproducing and bringing in children, you know? But yeah, the other day I was talking to somebody that was talking about polyamory, right? Where it's one woman and multiple men. And that's something that I've always... Hold on one second. Oh, I was about to say, like, why is this little boy out here in underwear? I'm questioning these white people. I'm sorry. It's a little black boy. He's in underwear. Let me just show, just in case. So I'm gonna be looking at their ass. That's a neighbor. That's a neighbor right there. But what he's doing is playing with some cars. So, like electric cars and stuff that go around. But I'll be looking at their ass. Cause why is he just sitting out here in underwear? Anyways, they was talking about polyamory, right? And I hope I get this right. That's why I like to say poly, and y'all just like figure out which one I'm talking about. But I always question it. It's interesting. Not intriguing too much, but interesting. And, you know, I look at intentions. I always felt like it's better to have one man and multiple women, and a woman run the tribe. But I understand, like, and I feel like it's a little selfish to have multiple men in one, you know. But I think I have people that follow me like that, and I kind of get it, where the men are just like secure in themselves. They're okay with, you know, you having multiple women. And that's another thing. I would love just to get into the psychology of the men and women that are into polyamory and understand it better, because the other day, I talked to a sister that gave me another perspective. Because when she brought it up, I'm like, I just don't understand how a woman can have sex with multiple men like that. But there is women that do that. Just because I'm not into that, or I haven't been into that, and I don't think I would. I'm sorry. I don't want to try to live up to y'all expectations. No, I don't think I would. But I can, like, okay, when I think about it, I'm thinking like, okay, these men want to help me build some things, okay? Like, they want to help me build. They admire me and want to help me build. I can have people help me build. I can manage men that want to help me build. But when it comes down to reproducing, when it comes down to catering to your sexual needs, I'm not with that. I'm not even going to act like I can be. No, I'm really not. I'm just not. So I talked to the sister the other day, and she was talking about how one of the men in this polyamory relationship, or she has 4, and only 2 of them she has sex with, and the other 2 she doesn't. And I'm like, well, what do they do? And one of the men said, well, basically, he done had so much sex, he's not really into penetration no more. He's into, I think, tantric sex, where you just like, you can get off on without touching. Like, there's a different way to be. Intimacy is not only with penetration. So, you know, they have this spiritual exchange that helps them, like, that completes them sexually. And I thought that was really dope. You know, I think that's pretty dope. But it's interesting. And I would love to have, maybe I can talk to all the men and women and see the ones that are into polyamory, and we just have a polyamory discussion. Okay? Because I would like to understand it. I don't want to judge. You know, I don't want to think I know what I'm talking about when I don't. Okay? But polyamorous, hold on. See, polygyny, I think it is, with the one man and multiple women. I feel like it's key, but I don't feel like it is should be ran matriarchally. I think it should be ran as I don't think it should be ran patriarchally as a patriarch, but it should be ran as a matriarch. The women are the lead of the family. Okay? Is that kind of selfish too? Because that means that we're expecting a man to provide, but he don't have. So the way I'm envisioning it right now, and things change. If you follow me, I probably changed my ideology on this for a couple times, and I change. I'm always changing. It is what it is. Is it fair that a man provides and protects? And I'm not saying you have to do that alone. See, a man that has a certain mindset will know that he's going to have other men with him helping him. So he's going to have, you know, his village. He's going to have his family. He's going to have his boys. Like, he's going to have people there helping to provide and protect his family. He's going to put that in position. That's what I liked about another person I studied. But that's one of the things I liked about Nature Boy, because he had other people around him that will handle certain things. So it's not like he's the only one. But one thing I don't like is that he feels like he has all the say-so and everything. I feel like, yes, we should honor our man's perspective on things, but the woman runs the show. Like, the woman, not the show, but the woman is what runs everything. Like, so really the woman has to say so. But then, is that fair for a man to work and provide for his family? But I think it is fair. You know how certain monogamous relationships back in the day, the man goes to work, he comes home, he hands his woman his check. His woman helps and makes it do with the family. The man is provided for by his family, by his women, and he is protected by his woman. You know what I'm saying? So he is nursed and nurtured by his woman. Like, his woman gives him everything he needs. So is that fair though? Because we are coming into, we have to study what the customs that our people has had, but we also have to bring it up to date and understand there is a new age that's saying, like, oh, men and women can work. Yeah, well, a woman always worked. So don't act like a woman doing her duties at the house and with the children isn't work. Okay? You don't have to get fast food every day. The woman has a fresh meal on the you know what I'm saying, when you come home. So don't act like and don't degrade a woman and say that she's not working just because she ain't bringing in a certain amount of money. Now, I feel like a woman has the mindset to bring in money, like a certain customs that I've researched mostly in Africa, or tribal customs. The woman is doing that homework. So literally, yeah, I'm gonna make a meal for the house, but I'm also gonna, package up these chickens or this fish or these fruits and stuff and sell them for you. And that we're gonna make this shea butter in order to sell them to another tribe or another nation. So that is helping to bring in money. Okay, so it's not like she's going out in the world to do certain things. The men bring her the resources and she makes something out of what it is. So they can go fetch the shea butter. She's gonna crack it open, do it all the stuff she got to do. So to package it up and then give it back to the men to go and sell, that's work. And she makes sure she's taking care of her village, of her family. So it's equal. It's equal like that. The men have say so. I'm not saying the men don't have say so, but I'm really looking at the women having, and this is why I don't like to break it up. We both have say so. We should both be mature enough to know who has the best idea or the best direction at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man don't always have to depend on his own logic. He will go to the logic of his woman, because we have two different ways of weighing out logic, of weighing out emotion. So we both are strong enough to confide in each other, no matter what the dynamic is: monogamy, polygamy, polygynous, polyamorous. You know what I'm saying? We just respect each other and what they bring to the table. So poly relationships and healthy marital unions is something I'm always going to talk about, because I feel like before this lifetime is up, I really want to show my children and my community what a healthy marital union looks like. I want to unlock the key to that. I want to break that generational curse. I want to be able to show my people what that looks like, not only with my relationship, but with other relationships in our nation, to say, yes, this is what a healthy marital union looks like. Too many of us grew up and don't get to see what that looks like. So it's crazy that I want to break that curse. That means do something that hasn't been done, or that hasn't recently been done. But that's my mission. That's one of my purposes. So yeah, we're going to talk of that. So let me know what you think. Are you into polygamy, monogamy, polygyny? Are you into healthy marital unions? Do you believe in marriage? Not only just from the customs of, let's marry into the system and get this paperwork in the system, but between two people. Do you believe in long-lasting relationships? Like, do you believe in working through things, even if things aren't always the way it should be? Now, not to say to dishonor yourself, not to say to disgrade yourself, not to say to, accept disrespect, but when you have disagreements, are you willing to work through those agreements, instead of, like, a lot of times where some of the people that's evolving right now are just like, you know what? You don't cut your ass off. I'm cutting you off. No, like, do you understand, what it takes to have a long-lasting relationship? And are you willing to be able to put in that work? Or are you just going to cut people off and go on to the next? So, do you think having sex in a short period of time of meeting somebody and being attracted to them is healthy? How should we have to talk about sex. We have to talk about sex. Not in this video, but in another video. We'll talk about sex, because that is very important for us to have a healthy and constructive, positive, progressive thoughts on sex, so that they can manifest in our actions. Because the way we're having sex is just So let me know what you think.